Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Shani, and since CUET is in just about a month, I finally decided to come out of hibernation and make a video on English, which is one of the most demanding subjects in English. Uh, as about the other subjects that we have for CUET, I believe कि हम साल भर पढ़ते रहते हैं, so we already have a good grip over them. But English is one of the most neglected subjects when we talk about the CBSE board, especially because a lot of my viewers are from that particular board of education. So that is why I decided to make a video, a CUET centric video for English specifically. So without much further ado, let's get started. I'll be covering all the tips, tricks, strategies, approach that you can follow to cover up English in the next 1 month. Although English is a subject जिसकी approach हर किसी के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा tailored and specific होती है because it's a language, and the way we are introduced to any language in our lives has been very different. It's very different for one person, from person to person. I personally have been speaking English and been in touch with the language from a very young age. तो specifically मुझे इतनी preparation की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी थी for CUET, and to be very honest, all I did for my CUET English preparation was practice a lot of mocks. I did not really do any preparation or study anything. I just practiced a lot of mocks, 20 to 25 mocks. I used to analyze the mocks where I was going wrong, and then I just used to basically check that the topics that I've done wrong, where did I go wrong, and used to study them only specifically. So I didn't put much efforts into English, and I got a 99 percentile as well. Different for different people, so I'm gonna list down a lot of approaches that you can follow in order to make sure that you are able to get to a good level in the language, so that you are able to at least tackle जो CUET में आती है English, because you don't really have to be very good at the subject to get a good percentile in the test. That is very obvious. So I'm just gonna list down some tips, tricks, strategies that you can follow which will help you score a really good percentile in English, because it can be a game changer. Reading comprehension. The title itself has reading in it. So if you've already always been a great reader, I think this is gonna be very simple for you. We don't really have much complicated RCs in CUET, at least in my shift, and in a lot of shifts we did not have RCs. Was never the main problem in most of the cases. CAT level के RCs नहीं होते हैं, they're pretty simple. You have the answers in the RCs itself. And if you have always been an avid reader, I think RCs are just going to be really simple for you. But if you have not been, what habits can you try to develop in the next 1 month, which will not necessarily make you a very great reader, because it's not something that happens in just a month, but it will help you get rid of the डर जो हमारे अंदर होता है कि हमने तो कोई पढ़ी नहीं है English, we never read books, how will we be able to read those long paragraphs? How do we get rid of that fear? So in order to develop that habit, you can start by making sure that you read every day. What can you read? You can read novels, not those very typical classic novels, Charles Dickens. You don't really need to get into that. You can start with short stories ki books written by Ruskin Bond, Sudha Murthy. I would specifically suggest you, if you have not really read much in your life, to start with the books which have been written by Indian author, because the English that they use is really simple, easy to understand, very structured, and will help you get rid of that fear of reading as well. So you can start with novels written by Indian authors. Then newspapers में जो editorials का section होता है, जहाँ पे writers अपने views लिखते हैं, you can read that as well. Or in fact, when start reading newspaper, if you read news, that will develop a habit of reading as well. And this will also sort of help you understand grammar and vocab in a certain way. You'll be able to identify patterns, because grammar is all about understanding how to structure your sentences correctly, scientifically. So when you will be reading, you will be also getting good at grammar, and also vocab bhi achhi hogi. If you come across a new word, just make sure you try to decode it. You try to break that word. Okay, how is this word made? And if I would not have had a dictionary, would I have been able to actually identify कि उस शब्द का मतलब क्या है? You can do that. If you have a sentence, आपको काफ़ी बार dictionary देखने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. You'll start reading, you'll understand that. You try to understand the meanings of the words which you have never read in your life, just because it's a part of a sentence. आप फिगर आउट कर लेते हो कि उसका मतलब क्या होगा. सो इट विल हेल्प यू फिगर आउट ग्रामर एंड वोकैब इफ यू डेवलप दिस हैबिट ऑफ रीडिंग फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ योर लाइफ, नॉट ओनली फॉर CUET. And then again, you can watch English movies. Entertainment तो चलते रहना चाहिए. So you can start watching in English movies. Okay, not binge watching all the movies and series. Just make sure you do one episode, and आपकी listening habit भी अच्छी होगी. So you can watch English movies, English series, listen to English songs. That would also help you become much more familiar with the language. I guess इतना familiar तो हर कोई ही होता है, but if you're not familiar at all and you have that डर, you can get rid of that डर using these exercises. I also have a video. I'm gonna attach uska link in the description. If you generally want to improve your English, you can refer to that video as well. Now coming to practicing, आपने रीडिंग कॉम्प्रीहेंशन के लिए रीडिंग वाला पार्ट तो कवर कर लिया. नाउ practicing is important, and for that you need to practice real RCs and do those MCQs. ठीक है, तो RCs बोर्ड्स में आते हैं तो उसके लिए थोड़ा बहुत हम प्रैक्टिस कर लेते हैं. तो यू कैन ऑल्सो रेफर टू पास्ट ईयर CBSE पेपर्स थोड़ा सा RCs प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए. देर ऑल्सो ग्रेट सोर्स. Apart from that, you can refer to past year के CUET papers. We had so many shifts, we had so many reading comprehensions in those shifts. तो आपको you'll get a very fair idea of what level of RCs are asked in CUET. So refer to those previous year question papers of CUET as well. Apart from that, we have two more sources for good level of RCs. My seniors last year suggested to go with Bodhi Prep. उसमें CAT level के थोड़े difficult RCs होते हैं, but if your preparation is at this level, you're going to find your CUET RCs at this level or even lower. So it's going to be a win-win for you. Apart from that, Afterboards is a great source. Afterboards में आपको PYQs भी मिल जाएंगे. That's it for RCs. Just practice as much as you can. Now to get started with grammar, it's very important to understand what your level with grammar actually is. We've always neglected grammar. Alright, let's move on to grammar. In order to understand how to approach grammar का segment in CUET, which is very easy honestly. Last year तो बहुत easy आया था. We can't say anything about this year, so it's better that you are prepared for the worst case scenario. तो grammar usually is the easiest section. RC से भी easy simple ही आता है grammar. Most of them are very straightforward and you'll be able to solve them with your intuition without having to remember those tons of rules of subject verb agreement and whatnot. You'll be able to do all of it intuition से ही, but not everyone can do it intuition से, and not all the questions can be done intuition से ही. काफ़ी बार exceptions हो जाते हैं तो वो थोड़ा सा बीटी हो जाती है. But first step that you need to take in order to tackle grammar is to understand what your level of grammar actually is. And for that, I would suggest कि पिछले साल के जो question papers थे, just go through them and look at the questions of grammar that were asked and try to solve them and then check their answers, and देखो कि which concepts of grammar you're getting right and which ones you're getting wrong. The ones you're getting wrong, you can start focusing on those topics, and you can read the theory behind those topics ताकि दिमाग में अच्छे से बैठ जाए, and then practice. Okay, just reading the theory of grammar won't suffice. You also have to make sure you practice enough questions so that you're able to understand where you're going wrong. You can maintain a mistakes notebook, and you can mention all the grammatical errors that you made. What was the the concept behind that. आपने अगर कोई grammatical mistake करी है तो why was it on and not at? So you can write that rule down as well so that it stays with you for a longer period of time. Let's talk about the source now. If you really want to study grammar बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे से, if there is a topic that you want to study बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे से, you have to identify कौन से topics आपके weak हैं, then you'll have to study according to that. You can refer to Tarun Grover sir's video. It was suggested by one of my friends. She's an SR right now. The videos are long, 5 to 6 hours के, but they'll make your concepts crystal clear, which is the most important thing at the end of the day. And obviously then you have to practice questions as well. There's also a paid course of Tarun Grover sir. उसमें there's this entire PDF, a very good PDF जहाँ पे पूरे grammar के concepts बहुत ही simple pure language में लिखे गए हैं, बहुत ही easily broken down है and structured है. You can buy that paid course as well if you really want to deep dive into grammar. Although I would really suggest you to do it now because you don't have much time left. But if you want to do it, you can go ahead. It wouldn't be ज़्यादा expensive. You can check it out. Tarun Grover is the YouTuber's name. That's mostly it about grammar. Apart from that, if you want to practice grammar questions, you can easily get tons of websites. आप उनके through grammar questions practice कर सकते हो. And then there is Claude AI. You can also ask Claude to make grammar worksheets for you, grammar MCQ worksheets for you, CUET level की. It will curate personalized worksheets for you. You can feed into it. प्रॉम्प्ट डाल सकते हो कि आपके कौन से टॉपिक्स वीक है एंड यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर CUET and this is the format of the exam, and it will give you tons of questions to practice. You can just keep on practicing questions. Grammar is all about practicing questions, identifying where do you lag, working on that concept and solving questions again, and this is a loop that needs to continue, and you'll be uh, unbeatable when it comes to grammar. And also intuition works pretty well. चार ऑप्शंस तो आपको मिलेंगे बिकॉज CUET इज एन MCQ बेस्ड एग्जाम, सो यू कैन ऑल्सो वर्क ऑन योर इंटुइशन थोड़ा बहुत. इफ़ यू हैव बिन फेमिलियर विद द लैंग्वेज तो आई थिंक इन लगेगा, ऑन लगेगा, एट लगेगा, फॉर लगेगा, वो आप देख कर भी पहचान सकते हो. क्योंकि इस सेंटेंस में तो इन, ऑन, एट डजंट इवन मेक एनी सेंस, तो ऑब्वियसली फॉर लगेगा. तो एलिमिनेशन का रूल भी, एलिमिनेशन का अप्रोच भी बहुत मदद करता है टू सॉल्व ग्रामर क्वेश्चंस. इंटुइशन भी बहुत मदद करती है टू सॉल्व ग्रामर क्वेश्चंस. Now let's move on to vocabulary. I think vocab, which also when I say vocab, it means idioms and phrases and सारी की सारी चीज़ें are uh, reflected in vocab itself. So when we talk about vocab, I think it's one of the most controversial sections of the English subject. किसी भी, I mean English is a subject जो कि बहुत सारे एग्जाम्स में पूछा जाता है from CUET to CAT. And the vocab wala part, everybody has very different approach to go about it. A lot of people, they have read a lot of books in their lives and they feel कि vocab को पढ़ना is useless, and I am of that belief as well, because reading English, studying English for an exam is the most boring thing I can do in my life. So I did not study for it. I could just give mocks because मैं बैठ के पढ़ नहीं सकती थी English को. It's not a subject that I can study. It's something that I do for entertainment. I've done mostly for entertainment in my life. So that is why I preferred giving mocks and did not really focus much on vocab. I just used to, what I did in my case was did a lot of mocks, and इसमें जो भी vocab आती थी, जो भी words, जो भी मैं गलत करती थी, I used to just make sure that I remembered them, and it did turn out in my favor in exam as well. काफ़ी सारे शब्दों के मतलब मुझे पहले से ही पता थे, मैंने कहीं ना कहीं उन्हें पढ़ा हुआ था, एंड काफ़ी सारे क्वेश्चंस आई सॉल्व देम इंटुइशन से, एलिमिनेशन के मेथड से. इट ऑलवेज वर्क्स, एंड यू विल बी एबल टू स्ट्रेंथन योर एलिमिनेशन टेक्निक. कि चार है तो उसमें से तीन तो हो ही नहीं सकता है आंसर, it doesn't make any sense. And your intuition ki technique only when you practice a lot of questions. So whatever you do, how much you study, please start solving mocks. They're very important. We'll be talking about them आगे भी. तो vocab की बात करें से everyone has very different approach. You have to figure out what works for you honestly. अगर आपको लगता है कि आपको हर दिन, I mean एक approach that I've seen a lot of students doing is a lot of students, and it works perfectly well for them. I personally don't think it would work for me. What they do, you can also try. You have to try it out for yourself. So they write down. They have a vocabulary key notebook. They write down. You can write down 10 to 15 words daily you come across. Write them down. Write their meaning. Write their usage in a sentence. I mean, सिर्फ वर्ड एंड उसकी मीनिंग लिखने से काम नहीं है. You will have to write down its usage in a sentence is an add-on that I would suggest you do, because if you, that helps you fit that word into your subconscious बहुत easily, and you can also use that word in your daily conversations. That's like a cherry on the top of it. You can maintain a vocab register. हर दिन उसमें 10-15 वर्ड्स ऐड करने, एंड द नेक्स्ट डे व्हेन यू आर एडिंग 10 to 15 वर्ड्स मोर, जस्ट मेक श्योर कि आप पिछले दिन के भूल ना गए हो. रिवाइज देम, read them. You can do, and in 1 month you'll be having a good amount of words, though they can never be enough honestly. तो इसलिए मुझे अप्रोच इतनी ज़्यादा सही नहीं लगती है. But yeah, you can like read words every day if that works for you. अगर आपको लगता है कि आपको एक structured approach चाहिए तो you can do this. Study words every day, write them down in a notebook, their usage in a sentence, revise them on a daily basis, revise them on a weekly basis. That would help you come across a lot of words. Now vocabulary, आपको कौन से words पढ़ने हैं, randomly कोई भी words मत पढ़ना. What you can do is, in order to maintain that vocab register, just make sure कि आप पिछले साल जो vocab पूछी गई थी वही उसी तरीके के words add करिए. You'll get an idea if you'll be going through previous year questions. Very important you do that. उसमें जो भी vocab पूछी गई you can start with that. Just make sure कि हर एक word, 4 options होंगे हर question में, and हर एक option would be a new word for you. So you can start with that. And again, उससे related words, again you can feed this into Claude as well. It will give you related words or similar level of words, because इतने भी high level of words नहीं पूछे जाएंगे. You'll be able to figure things out honestly. So you can use this approach. दूसरी approach I would suggest is there's this book called Word Power Made Easy, a very famous book. A lot of you might already be having it. It must be lying somewhere आपके bed में, लेकिन आप उसको छूते नहीं होगे. That's what I did. But I would say I read it after my CUET and I realized it's a very good book. It's not just उसमें dictionary नहीं है, उसमें words लिखे हैं and then meaning लिखी है. It's not like that. उसमें पूरा words के structure के बारे में, origin के बारे में, similar, मतलब उसमें the way the words have been presented and have been grouped, रूट वर्ड्स के बारे में बताया गया है. सो यू एबल टू आइडेंटिफाई, यू नॉट जस्ट रीडिंग द वर्ड एंड उसकी मीनिंग, बट ऑल्सो ब्रेकिंग इट डाउन, ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाई डज दिस वर्ड मीन व्हाट इट मीन्स. बेने फॉर एग्जाम्पल इज अ रूट वर्ड, ठीक है, विच बेसिकली इज रिलेटेड टू गुड. मैल इज समथिंग विच इज रिलेटेड टू बैड. सो व्हेन यू नो इन रूट वर्ड्स का मतलब, इनसे जो वर्ड्स बनते हैं फिर बेनिफिट, बेनेवोलेंट, you're able to identify, क्योंकि इनका मतलब भी कुछ गुड से रिलेटेड ही होगा, कुछ पॉजिटिव ही होगा. सो इफ यू हैव 4 ऑप्शंस एंड उनमें से 3 आर नेगेटिव एंड 1 इज पॉजिटिव, ऑब्वियसली that is what the correct answer will be. So you're able to eliminate easily using this particular approach as well. So you can start reading more about root words, about the origin of the words. You can start studying about vocabulary in a scientific way rather than just ratification. Now the thing is that you can also merge both of these approaches together. It would make a really nice approach, reading 20 new words every day, writing them down, their usage in a sentence, but also making sure that you're reading root words every day and understanding why this word is the way, why is this word structured the way it is, how is this word formed, what is the origin of this word. You don't have to ratify, you just have to understand. Vocabulary is a very scientific thing if you'll dig deeper into it. And then there's again a YouTube channel. If you like studying through lectures, you can also refer to Jaideep sir's video. वो SSC के लिए content बनाते हैं, and there's this playlist of his vocabulary से related in which there are about 120 videos. You can refer to that as well. And obviously Google पे there are a lot of sources, a lot of websites जहाँ पे बहुत सारी vocabulary, root words से related concept है. The internet is an endless well. You can find so many resources and all of them are relevant for CUET. Honestly, it's not necessary कि उसके domain में CUET लिखा होगा तभी आप उसको पढ़ोगे, because vocab is actually an endless sea and you can read 1,000 words. What if they ask you the 1,001 word? You never know. So just make sure you're always looking for new words and always trying to understand words की नई meaning. This is what I told you reading वाले part में भी. If you're reading a Domul, you come across a new word, try to basically figure out उसकी meaning क्या हो सकती है. Dictionary रखो अपने पास, and you can also, if you are not able to figure out the meaning of that word on your own, आप dictionary की मदद से भी उस word का meaning निकाल सकते हो. Just note it down if you want to, if that helps you in any way. Similarly, make sure आप idioms भी पढ़ रहे हो. Idioms are really fun to study, honestly. You can play quizzes, you know. आपको ऑनलाइन बहुत ज़्यादा quizzes मिल जाएगी. If you like having battles with your friends, you can have vocabulary के battles with your friends. English, you have to gamify your learning, honestly. And how to do that, I think you have to figure it out for yourself. And you can start speaking in English with your friends for the next 1 month if that helps. Yeah, and listening to a lot of English music, Taylor Swift. Okay. Now coming to mocks. See, mocks are an indispensable part of your English language learning journey for CUET. Just make sure you're solving mocks every single day, at least one mock you have to solve, and not just solve it but also analyze it, figure out where you're going wrong, what are your what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and what is the scope for improvement. Just try to make sure that your score is improving, and if it's already good, just make sure it remains stable. And don't lose confidence if you're scoring low in your English mocks, because you never know how fate turns out to be आपके English DUT एग्जाम के दिन. So just keep giving it your best. uh, don't stop solving mocks, keep analyzing them, and keep reading every day. Stay in touch with English, and you'll rock it. Now, which English mocks you can refer to? There are a lot of English mocks जो कि अभी तक release, I don't know if they have been released or not, but I personally used SPCC's English mocks, and before they were released I was referring to OSWAL mocks when they were not released. उसमें PYQs थे and mock papers थे, so I used to do that on pen paper. But it's also important कि आप pen paper के बाद you can start solving mocks on pen paper, but after that just make sure कि आप ऑनलाइन CBT मॉक्स भी परचेज कर ले. आई परचेज SPCC के मॉक्स, and after boards के mocks are also pretty good. That's it for the video today. Thank you so much for watching, and just make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and let me know in the comments what videos do you guys want next, and I'll try to make them as soon as possible. I know I've been procrastinating a lot, but it's finally the time to come out of my shell, and I'm ready to do it. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one.